What's up, Reapers? Welcome back to the crypt. This is CD Collection Part 4. We're just flying through this. I'm gonna continue where we left off. Only album I have from these guys, I need to get more from them because I mean, what do you even say? I mean, it's Celtic Frost, Morbid Tales. I really like the packaging of this, and I actually have one of the Hellhammer releases like this. Next up is Chamber of Mirrors, Apocalyptic Dreams. This was my Metalhead box copy, but then the guy actually sent me a digipack of it. Really good, just raw black metal, like atmospheric black metal. This was that and his album Shadow Kingdom, which was pretty much the demo. That was its demo, and then this was the actual album. I actually got it numbered 49. So I keep in this little resealable thing. Yeah, I mean, I highly recommend you support him. He's really nice. Next up is Ceremonial Bloodbath with the Tides of Blood. I listened to this once. It's like black metal, but it's also like death metal. I don't know how to explain it. It's not Black and Death, but it's got like elements of both of those. Next up is a very experimental, like gothy-esque band, Ceremony of Darkness 13. Pretty solid stuff. My personal favorite album is Flesh of the Witch. And then Godheim. All of these are really good. They don't all sound exactly the same. And every song is like of its own. Pretty good stuff. I need to get more from this band. I got this through Gorehouse Grab Bag way before it. Wow, way before I started my channel. Cerebral Engorgement, Cerebral Chronicles, solid slam album. Next up, I love this split a lot. I actually have one of the band's other CD or EP, I guess, and I'm waiting to order their album that comes out and then get that with a shirt, probably a hat, and maybe a hoodie. Depends. Definitely gonna get flagged for this hurt, but this is Cheerleader, Concubine, and Dehumanizing Electron Worship with the Divine Union of Serrated Flesh. This is like nasty girl grind, slamming, brutal death, and it is awesome. Cheerleader, my favorite songs are Daria, Cream Pie, Monster Girls, Craving Monster Cock, Battle Anal Lolita, Disgusting Scars on Me, and then that seventh one right there. It's like a very long one. I don't know if that showed up, but just check out the entire split. Chemicide, Common Sense. I actually really like this the more I listen to it. And what's funny is I actually got a shirt from the Metalhead box that was Chemicide, and then I was gonna pick their stuff up, and then a month later I ended up getting this. Pretty good, like thrash, nothing really like groundbreaking or anything, but next up is like more speed metal, kind of like Motorhead Worship, Children of Technology, Apocalyptic Compendium. This is okay. I mean, it's like a compilation. I wasn't uber impressed with it, but next up we got Clitgore with The Final Countdown. Nasty, brutal death, grindy stuff. I mean, this kind of makes me think of Mortician for some reason. Next up, my stepmom got me this, and I'm really excited I got this, because this is a tribute to Regurgitate called Comeback of the Gorgods, and it's basically a ton of different, like gore grind and like brutal death bands doing covers. And they actually have Disgorge on there, and I love Disgorge. I actually need to get them in my collection. Next up, only album I have from this band. I need to pick up more, but this was pretty solid. Cradle of Filth, Existence is Futile. I think it was Crawling King Chaos and I can't find the other one. Crawling King Chaos is probably my favorite song off this. There's another one, but I can't find it, and I don't want to take up too much time. This one I got because I saw these guys at opening for Cattle Decapitation last year. Pretty good Texas death metal, Creeping Death, Wretched Illusions. I want to get their EP, The Edge of Existence. But that's a pretty solid one. This I picked up at Chaos and Carnage this year when I saw these guys. I also got a shirt. They didn't have the full length that I wanted, but Crumb Magnetar with Alone in Death. Great, like almost down. I want to say like down tempo, deathcore. And then going on the opposite end, I fucking love this EP, man. Cruel Bomb with Man Made. Such a goddamn good EP. And they need to get an actual full length out. Because it's so good. Next up, you guys saw this recently. This is Cryptrod with an Ancient Summoning. Pretty good, like, death metal sort of stuff, and not anything that I would really write home about. I need to get more from this band, because I got these two from the Metalhead box, oddly enough, which is weird, because usually they don't send you bands like this. This is Cryptopsy with Tome 2, The Book of Suffering. Alright EP. And the other one I got was their self-titled. I found that very odd, but whatever. Next up is More Slam from Gorehouse Productions. I think I haven't actually been able to listen to this. This is, or I got this from Gorehouse Productions. Yeah, it is from, yeah, it was on Gorehouse Productions. This is Cuff with Transient Suffering Through the Ergosphere. Pretty good stuff. From what I've heard, I haven't really sat down and truly listened to it. Next up, the first album I pulled out of a Metalhead box, and I'm so disappointed I didn't use that to start my channel, because that would have been a great start. Because this is Daemonicus with Ashaton. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is really good. I haven't spun it in a while, but from my memory, yeah, it's pretty good. Next up, only album I own from this band. I really need more from them, because I do like them. Dark Funeral, Where Shadows Forever Reign. I've noticed that the blue albums are good, the red albums are bad. But everyone knows Dark Funeral, and I'm so pissed I had to miss out on the Deathful Core. Next up is Death, Scream, Bloody Gore. Everyone should fucking know this album. If you're into death metal, this is the reissue from Relapse. May Chuck rest in peace. Or Festering Slime. Everyone knows that reference, I hope. Probably actually one of my favorite death albums. If not my favorite. Next up is Death of Leprosy. I think this is the reissue. I'm not 100% sure. Not my favorite, but still solid. And the album that really got me into them, and I actually have a poster over there, The Sound of Perseverance. This was the first album I ever owned from Death, and I remember every time I was in a bad mood and wanted to listen to death metal but didn't want to hear Cannibal Corpse, I put this on, and as soon as Voice of the Soul clicked on, I just... so good. Last few albums, Death Angel with Relentless Retribution, excuse me. Solid album. I don't know why people don't like Death Angel more. Because they honestly, and this is my opinion, don't have a bad album. Death Angel, Relentless Retribution. Favorite songs are Claws in So Deep, Into the Arms of Righteous Anger, Absence of Light, This Hate, Death of the Meek, I think is what it is. I can't quite make it out, but I really like that song. Volcanic. And finally, we have Death Angel, The Evil Divide, The Moth, Lost, Father of Lies, How to Pay, Hatred United / United Hate. God, I love these. Love those songs. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. And as always, keep it grim.